Fun Facts presents Lamborghini Miura, introduced in 1966 through years 1973. Let's get started now. The Lamborghini Miura redefined what a car could do and created the modern supercar architect as we know it. It is almost certainly Lamborghini's most important car and might even be considered the most important supercar ever made. Lamborghini's Miura was a big deal when it was launched. It not only looked like something out of the future, but it also considered to be the world's first two-seater, mid-engine production sports car and was the fastest production car at launch. The Miura was defined the Lamborghini brand as we know it and has inspired some of the most legendary cars ever produced. The Miura story starts long before the car was even a twinkle in the eye of Lamborghini's designers and engineers. Lamborghini itself was born out of the spite of Ferrari. Fierocchio Lamborghini had dared to criticize one of Enzo Ferrari's sports cars, leading him to dismiss Lamborghini as just a maker of tractors and knew nothing about cars. Lamborghini set out to stick it to Ferrari and make his own Grand Tour cars, founding the Lamborghini Car Company along the way. Lamborghini's first production car was the 350 GT, a big Grand Tourer with a V12 engine up front that is totally different to the fire-breathing supercars it's known for today. The 350 GT was similar to what their rivals, Ferrari and somewhat Jaguar, were making in the early 1960s. Lamborghini's 350 GT was enough of a success for the Italian company to keep making more than just agricultural machinery. While the 350 GT was amazing in its own right, it wasn't until the Miura in 1966 that Lamborghini really took the fight to Lamborghini. Although many consider the Miura to be the world's first production mid-engine two-seater supercar, the concept was actually pioneered by René Bonnet with the Matra de Jet in 1964. Lamborghini debuted the Miura's rolling chassis at the 1965 Turin Auto Show, with many believing they were building a race car, not a production model. The Italian company then unveiled the P400 Miura, named after the type of bull, at the 1966 Geneva show, which stunned the motoring press and attendees with its striking, sexy design. While the theory of the P400 Miura was the ultimate car at the time, the reality was something different. As the car was rushed to market and underdeveloped, a number of drivers complained of its excess chassis flex and problems with the skinny tires. The car also suffered from instability at high speeds due to aerodynamic lift. These problems led Lamborghini developing a number of revisions of the Miura over its production life. The Miura P400S debuted in 1968. It increased the horsepower to 370, and despite the changes of the 400S, performance was around the same as the standard P400. Handling was improved overall, but maybe not so great. Next came the P400 Jota. Bob Wallace, Lamborghini's development driver, created the Miura's Jota in 1970 for the FIA's Appendix J racing regulations. They threw out, in favor of a lighter aluminum alloy, the parts, the window glass, and replaced it with plastic, saving around 800 pounds of weight compared to the standard Miura. The Miura's Jota engine was produced an impressive 440 horsepower at 8,800 RPM, and this was done by increasing the compression ratio altering the cams and modifying the exhaust system to be less restrictive. And the suspension was altered, making it wider and 9 inches in the front and 12 inches in the rear, and lightweight wheels were fitted. Along came next was the P400 SV, which was born in 1971. It was the final production, the Miura, and is considered to be the most famous model produced. The SV benefited from the development work done on the Miura Jota and solved a number of problems with the standard Miura. Lamborghini addressed the aerodynamic lift issue, and the Miura was by raising the rear suspension, and the P400 SV while lowering the front slightly. The rear track was widened, and so were the rear tires, leading to more pronounced rear fenders. Like the Jota, Lamborghini stiffened the SV's chassis, and it was known to be the best handling production Miura to date. And next we have the P400 SVJ, and this was still going on. The 8th car was built at the Lamborghini factory in the mid-1980s from an unused Miura 400S chassis. The P4 SVJ was sold to the Shah of Iran, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. This Miura was stored under guard with another SV Miura at the Royal Palace in Tehran. After he fled the country during the Iran Revolution, his cars were seized by the Iranian government. This car ultimately ended up in the hands of Nicolas Cage. A couple of other one-off Miuras were built during and after the car's production. Bertone created a roadster version of the Miura and displayed it to the world at the 1968 Brussels Auto Show. Another one-off was the P400 SVJ Spider that was shown to the world at the 1981 Geneva Motor Show with a number of other new Lamborghini models. The Spider was finished in pearl white and was fitted with wider wheels and a rear wing reflecting the Markel's Rivalry. Many believed that the car was considered to be a prototype for a possible limited series for the Miura Spiders, whereas it really just another car built on behalf of the Swiss Lamborghini importer Lambo Motor AG. Conclusion: the Miura's most significant influence to history was that it kick-started a two-horse race between Ferrari and Lamborghini that still continues today. Ferrari responded to the Miura in 1969 with the launch of the Daytona 365 GTB4, which reigned the world's fastest car title from Miura. This tug of war between the two continued with the launch of the Countach in 1974, and that's a story for another time. So if you've made it this far into the video, we'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch our video. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps our channel. And if you like our channel, please subscribe. We'll be doing more videos like this in the future. As for slaughtering some of the words here, it's just not going to be any good if I did a retake. It just happened again. So I apologize if I've slaughtered anybody's name. I do my best. And I'd like to thank you and wish you a wonderful day. And one last thing, if you'd like to see the article that I found, it's from GarageDreams.net, and it's the complete history of Lamborghini Miura. Okay, I'll leave a description in the link below if you'd like to find that article. Thank you again.
jungle.